Hi there, everyone. Adrian Groenewald, Me Vision Academy, and we are busy with these all-important purpose discussions with individuals all over the world in all industries and countries who have uncovered their purpose. I feel like it's a sacred moment. Someone who has uncovered their purpose, it's almost a spiritual dimension they go into. It's a very special place to be when you have uncovered your purpose. Our purpose at Me Vision Academy is to help individuals discover and then lead with their purpose and, in fact, prosper. Those are three things very important. First, uncover it. I like the word uncover more than discover because it's in you, inside of you. Uncover your purpose, lead with it, very important, and then to prosper on top of that. So with me today is Tlhabane Motaung, interesting man. He's got lots of passions and interests, but right now he's in the political realm as a speechwriter for one of our premiers in South Africa. So, Tlhabane, it's great to have you with us.
It's great to be here. Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
Tlhabane, what or why is purpose so important, would you say?
Without purpose, life has no meaning. As human beings, we live intelligible lives. And the most important thing is to find meaning so we can live worthy lives as humans, as a community, as a society, as nations, as a global community. So each and every one of us have got to pull our weight, define ourselves, our spaces, discover our aptitudes, our predilections, and what we can do best, and go out to fulfill those. In self-fulfilling ourselves, we are also impacting on those that are around us, and we are elevating the lives and experiences of fellow humans with distance. That's important.
Is it fair to say that almost any human being has a purpose? It's just a matter of whether it's a higher purpose or a deeper purpose. So even if I just wake up to earn money and put food on the table, that's what gets me going. It's maybe not a very inspirational or motivational purpose. It's maybe not a very deep purpose, but it is a purpose. And so from that angle, one would assume that almost anyone, you can't live without a purpose. But the real purpose is what we're interested in. And the question I have for you is, when someone discovers their purpose, do you think that automatically almost turns them into a leader?
Well, it's an open-ended question, depending on what purpose they uncover about themselves, but there are very good chances that some purposes are elevated by definition, and they are such that they, by implications, they impact on the lives of people around you. And therefore, that puts you automatically in a position of leadership, socially, religiously, politically, economically, educationally, in whatever space that you are in. Once you uncover a purpose that defines you in a position that you're going to impact on the lives and the meaningfulness of the lives of people around you, you are in a position of leadership indeed.
Hmm. Okay, good point. And no doubt when you discover your purpose, when you're already in a leadership position, it helps you lead better. Um, so I would ask you how you discovered your purpose. What did you have to do to discover yours?
I guess it takes some time of a journey of self-discovery and exploration. And in every day as you live your life, you start to realize that you may not be in the space that is most ideal for you, and eliminate all that which is not you, up until you get to a point where you can no longer eliminate the bottom lines, and you realize, in fact, this is me. It's a journey of self-discovery, and it takes some, well, it depends on the lack of individuals. In my case, it took some while before I got to a point where I eliminated all the chaff, and I was left with what is actually the kernel, the rub of it, and said, okay, this is me, this is Tlhabane Motaung, and this is what I'm living for. This is what defines me, my being, and this is what I'll dedicate the rest of my life to. So it takes that, it's a bit of an experience, but in some cases it's a chance encounter, and it may come earlier, and the earlier it comes, the better for you. But it's still fine. It's never too late. You're a human being. You discover yourself, your true self, and you go out and want to fulfill that, and you go full force. And that in itself is good enough.
Thank you, Tlhabane. Now, was it when you arrived there? I mean, it takes years of, as you say, getting rid of the chuff, um, sifting through it, when you eventually arrived at your purpose, was it absolutely worth the journey? I'm sure it wasn't always easy. It might have felt like a waste of time at times, but is it a worthwhile journey and discovery? And then tell us what your purpose is. Just tell me first if it's a worthwhile journey for those who must still go on it, for those who haven't discovered it and they're thinking, gee whiz, do I want to go through this whole period of self-discovery? My life is doing fairly okay. Is it a worthwhile discovery?
Absolutely. It's delightful when you look back and you say, well, it has been worth my while. It took all these years to get to this point where I discover who I am, what I'm living for. And once you get to that point, it's so exciting, it's so electrifying that it elevates you almost into a higher state of consciousness. And you start to live your life, a self-fulfilled life. Like I'm doing now. I discovered now I'm a researcher, I'm a writer, I'm a person that is that appreciates knowledge, dealing with ideas, and I want to impact on society. I want to share, I want to discover, I want to research, I want to decode, I want to find out what is the best pathways for my country to move forward, qualitative leap from where it is. And I could not have gotten to that point if I didn't first discover myself, who I am, and so neatly with what the country needs in order to move forward. So I can give my humble contribution based on this this identity that I've discovered about myself. I'm able to contribute in the space that is most ideal for me to leverage.
So I can already see where your purpose is going, and you've already kind of defined it maybe. But tell us what your purpose is and lead with it. What is your purpose?
My purpose is to discover knowledge through scholarship that can help catalyze qualitative change in the socio-economic experiences of the country that I live in.
Okay, that's a big purpose.
To unlock, yes, it is. It is. To unlock human possibilities. And it is perhaps also because of the kind of history of the society that I come from, that I was born into. That's why I'm so happy that there's such a magnificent alignment of my purpose and the realities that are around me. The alignment for me is just delightful.
So I almost want to say to you, take a minute and lead with your purpose. Tell us what, how are you leading with your purpose at the moment? Obviously, maybe through some of your writing and so on. If I say to you, lead with your purpose, how do you do that at the moment? Through your writing, through acquiring knowledge? Are you formulating models and theories in your mind that you think will have an impact on the country?
Yeah, on the one level, yes, that's at the level of knowledge system. On the other level, that I'm embedded in community organizations, in group works, interacting with the communities, in people that most need to, that need the kind of help and assistance that I can provide. That is now at the social level. I'm in government in a space of ideas as well, where we generate content that impacts on the lives of people, that is meant to improve governance systems, that is meant to discover how best to so that all those kind of things that come together, the knowledge space in which I'm located, the community services in which I'm embedded, and my professional work where I earn a living, there's also an alignment there.
So you have an alignment which is so important. So you haven't just discovered your purpose, you're actually living it, and you're living it in different areas of your life,
yeah.
and in that way you will make an impact. So let's end with, very importantly, what you would say to individuals who have not yet discovered their purpose. Or uncovered their purpose? What would your advice to them be?
It's not an overnight thing, and time. It takes self-reflection. It takes a lot of reading, and to get to learn business, in politics, in different spaces of human endeavor that one has got to tune into in order to get to understand the broader dimensions of human experience, and that helps one to shape oneself, to locate oneself. There's just a lot that one's going to have to eliminate along the way, and they will, with patience, with determination, one will get to a point finally after some time where one will be able to say, listen, I have eliminated everything that was never really me, and these are the few things that I'm left with, and of these things I'm going to have to zero in on that which resonates most with me. So it will come with time, with dedication, with attention. It is bound to happen ultimately.
Tlhabane, Motaung, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. We're appreciative of the fact that you have taken the time in your life to discover your purpose, and we are mobilizing and rounding up all the purpose-driven individuals by sectors, by countries all over. And our desire is to build a community of purpose-driven individuals on all levels of society and in all areas. So it's a privilege to meet you. I think we're on sacred ground when we talk about our purposes. It's a very, very sacred thing, and it's a very important thing. And we appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. It has been an honor to engage with you. This has been an elevating discourse. Thank you so much.